My name is Jorge Martinez. I am the head coach at E3 Triathlon Coaching, and I've been a triathlon coach for around 13-14 years. I started coaching full-time around 5.5-6 years. I grew up in Mexico City, and I grew up playing soccer, which is basically the only thing you do there. So I started playing soccer when I was very young, around 6 years old, and then I play ever since up until I was 17. I also did a little bit of swimming, though nothing like structure or anything. I did some other stuff like martial arts and things like that. I didn't do anything triathlon related. I mean, I knew how to ride a bike, but it was kind of like those, off-road kind of things. So I started doing triathlons in around 2003. My roommate at the time signed up to do the Boston Marathon, but at that point I was not very active. Through college I wasn't really doing much. So my roommate did the marathon, and I remember I was there. It was one of those things that I start seeing people from all these different backgrounds, fitness levels, shapes, sizes, forms, and it was very inspiring. So, and then I saw my friend, my roommate, go by, and I was just so inspired. It made me remember how I used to be very active when I was younger, and I kind of like got that desire to get that back. But a friend suggested a triathlon. I'm like, awesome, I'm gonna do one of those. I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna start looking into that. I found out about triathlon, I found out what I needed to do, and yeah, I did my first triathlon and I got hooked. I love it. I started coaching by luck, and my background is not sports physiology or anything like that. I went to college for business. Later I did my grad school in finance. I thought I was going to be investment banking for the rest of my life. I just wanted to learn more about my body and how I could make it better. So I started reading, I started taking courses, going to seminars. I took the USAT certification. Also, I got a coach because I wanted to get better. I needed the help. So my coach at the time also became a little bit of a mentor. I started learning a lot from him till eventually, again, 5-6 years ago, I decided to leave the corporate world, leave my job as a financial analyst, and then just focus on coaching full-time, just because I fall in love with this. So I have certifications with USAT, USA Cycling, USA Track and Field. I have some online certifications with nutrition and biomechanics and all these different things. So it's just, I become obsessed to trying to learn as much as I could. I liked the 70.3 distance a lot when I started it, so I was pretty much doing, some like sprints, Olympics, but always training for 70.3, trying to get faster. First was trying to break the 5-hour barrier, which I managed to do at my first 70.3, so that was very cool. From there, I wanted to get to the 4:30 barrier, so I worked through that through different races until I eventually was able to do it. And then slowly but surely, I would keep trying to go a little faster and a little faster. So my goal was to get to the 4 hour 15 minutes for the 70.3, and I managed to do 4:17, so I haven't got to that goal yet. Ironman, I only have done one, Ironman Louisville, and I did it. I had a blast. It was one of the best experiences I've had racing, in the sense that I didn't expect to enjoy it so much. Through the whole day I was smiling, through the whole day I was like, this is awesome, I can't believe I'm doing this. The experience, I finished with a smile, and I missed my Kona spot by like, 20-30 seconds, something around there. So I wasn't disappointed because it was my first, but it made me realize that I wanted to continue to do that. As a coach, I've been lucky enough to work with a lot of very great, talented, hard-working athletes. I've worked with different type of levels, from beginners doing their first sprint to Ironman champions, so I've been lucky in that regard. You can learn a lot from, books and reading and seminars and talking to other people, to other coaches, but also you can learn a lot from your athletes. Looking back, those 13, 14 years I've been coaching, I found some of the stuff I were doing at the beginning when I started and kind of like cringe a little bit or a lot. At some points you think you have all figured out, but you don't know much about it really. But yeah, I think for the coaches or the better coaches, they've been on the sport for many years, so years in the sport definitely helped me make a better coach. I feel every year that I'm a little bit better, so that's super important to continue to have that desire to learn constantly from coaches, from athletes, from other sports. We have helped, I say we, with the coaching group, many athletes qualify for Kona, 70.3 World. The key for age groupers is just consistency and be able to balance your training, athletic goals with your life priorities. Because the biggest limitation for age groupers, it's time. You have to always manage your 24 hours every day. You have to manage your training with your taking care of your family, with your job, with your commuting, with your other commitments that you may have, social life, etc. So that's the biggest thing. So if you can balance that and then you can be consistent, that's going to be a big difference. Thank you very much for your time. It was fun. Go fast and be fearless.